Hello, welcome to Self-Aware Soul. I'm Jacinta, your guide to personal and spiritual growth. Today I want to talk about the mask we wear. Not the kind we put on our face, but the ones we wear in life. When people say someone is wearing a mask, we often tend to think it means they are being fake. But I don't think it is always that simple. I believe we all wear masks at different times. The question is whether we wear one. The question is why. Sometimes a mask can help us. There have been days when I was not feeling well, but I still had clients to see or work to do. I might look in the mirror and see that I look tired or pale. So I put on a little makeup to bring some color back to my face. That does not mean I'm pretending to be someone I'm not. I'm simply helping myself show up. There has been times when I was carrying something heavy in my heart. Maybe I was grieving. Maybe I was worried about someone I loved. Maybe it just felt like too much. But when I was with a client, I would gently put those feelings aside for a little while so I can be fully present with that person. To me, that is not being fake. That is being responsible. That is knowing when to hold something and when to come back to it later. When I was alone, I allowed myself to feel what I needed to feel. So some masks are healthy. They help us get through a moment. We know we're wearing them. And when the time is right, we take them off. People often say, fake it till you make it. I don't always see that as a bad thing. Sometimes it means we are practicing something we have not fully grown into it yet. Maybe you don't feel confident, but you stand a little taller. Maybe your voice shakes, but you speak anyway. Maybe you're scared, but you still take one small step, little by little. That mask may help you build the strength you're looking for. But there are other masks. These are the ones we may not even know we are wearing. A child who was always criticized may grow up trying to be perfect. Someone who has been deeply hurt may stop trusting people. A person who was made to feel that feelings did not matter may spend their life taking care of everyone else. At first, these masks protect us. They help us survive. But after a while, the mask can become so familiar that we start thinking it is who we are. We say things like, I'm just the strong one. I'm a people pleaser. I don't need anyone. This is just who I am. But is it really who you are? Or is it who you learn to become so you could survive? That is where self-awareness begins. Self-awareness is not about judging ourselves. It is not about blaming ourselves. It is about becoming curious. Why do I react this way? Why is it so hard for me to say no? Why do I feel responsible for everyone? Why am I afraid to let people see the real me? Sometimes asking the question is the first step towards healing. You may realize that your mask has been protecting you for many years. You may even feel thankful for it, because at one time it helped you get through something difficult. But you may also realize that you do not need to wear it all the time anymore. That is a beautiful part of self-awareness. It gives us a choice. We can choose when a mask is helpful, and we can choose when it is time to gently take it off. This does not happen overnight. Healing rarely does. It happens one honest moment at a time. So today, I want to leave you with a simple question. What mask do you wear? Are they helping you become more of who you truly are? Or are they hiding the person you have always been? Take some time to reflect, not with judgment, but with kindness. You may be surprised by what you discover. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Until next time, take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and remember, the greatest relationship you'll ever have is the one you have with yourself. Love and light.